Today we're taking a look at the brand new 2025 Gamekeeper from Bear Archery that is a collaboration with Mossy Oak GameKeepers. Welcome back to Mike's Archery, and we have got a early mid-year introduction from Bear. This is part of their 2025 lineup, and they are introducing this here at the end of August for us. And this is a collaboration between Mossy Oak GameKeepers and Bear Archery. So another partner of Bear coming on to give you an exclusive bow from Bear Archery. So this bow's got all the tech and features that they have brought for this 2025 year, and we're going to take a look at all the specs on this bow. So as we start out, the speeds on this bow are coming in at 330 feet per second with an overall axle-to-axle of 30 inches, giving it an overall cam-to-cam length of 35 1/4. Now the brace height on this bow is coming in at 6.5 inches, and Bear over the last few years has not been giving us an advertised weight on these bows. So since it does come as an RTH package, we pulled this out, weighted as a complete package, and it is coming in at 6.4 pounds with all the accessories on it. And then if you strip this bow down, it's at 4.2. So when you look at it, Bear's bows in this midline range have been really light, really easy to maneuver, and this is no exception with the new Gamekeeper. Now the draw length option on this new bow is going to go from 27 to 32. So if you are a short draw guy, this bow is probably not going to fit you. But for those most guys in the middle range of things, but also on the long end, they did add that extra couple inches that we don't see out of most manufacturers. So if you're that guy that's needing 31 or even 32 inches, this bow is going to be an option for you and not break the bank. Now the draw weight options on this bow are, as usual, a 15-pound range, and you're able to get this bow with a 45 to 60 or the 55 to 70 pound option. The let off on this hybrid cam system is 80%. And then as we look at the features that Bear has packed into it for 2025, they have gone all integrated. So this hybrid cam system is similar to what we have seen, I believe, on the DHC cams over the past few years on some models. But then they took this new redesigned riser and fully integrated it. So you've got the integrated rest on the backside. So if you want to upgrade to one of those integrated QADs, you certainly can. It also has the pick rail mounts up front to do any pick rail style sight, bringing everything in line and closer. Now, even though they went fully integrated, you've still got all your standard mounting options. So if for some reason you've got that favorite sight, favorite rest, whatever it might be, you're still able to mount any of those standard accessories onto this bow. Now, the Gamekeeper does come with other standard features that we've seen on Bear for the last several years. You've got your limb dampeners, your standard string stop, obviously a 5-arrow quiver, all in this Mossy Oak Bottomland, which is the hot color that's been going on for a couple years now. And in that collaboration with the Gamekeepers, obviously they're going to use Mossy Oak, and Bottomland is the hot thing right now. Now, as far as this bow's package is concerned, it does only come as an RTH package, that ready-to-hunt package with all your accessories. You've got that 5-pin pick mount sight up front. You've got an integrated whisker biscuit on the back side of it. And then you've also got your 5-arrow quiver in Mossy Oak Bottomlands that they've not had until 2025, so all that matches. And then you've also got the new roller guard that they've started putting on all the bows, so you get better life and wear out of those cables, and also a smoother draw as you're coming back. It eliminates some of that chatter on the cable rod. The bow also comes with their standard stabilizer and sling, Peep and D-loop installed from the factory. Now the grip on this bow is just their standard slimline grip. Overall, it's going to give you a really nice feel and sit in your hand very well. This overall package from Gamekeepers and Bear Archery is a real winning combination, especially at the price point. Now, it is only coming in the single color of the Mossy Oak Bottomlands, and it is fully Bottomlands out from the limbs to the quiver, everything matching. And at $649 for your price point, this is a pretty decent value. You're getting all the top-end tech with all the integrated features and a great-looking bow that feels and shoots wonderfully at that mid-price point range of $649. And they're even offering this bow in a junior model. So if you have seen the Royale that Bear has had for the last few years, the Gamekeeper Junior is basically that bow fully Bottomland out. So if you're that guy that wants to match your kid, get him in some Bottomlands, you've got a junior version of this Gamekeeper that you can put that kid into and have it look just like Dad's bow. Now from here, we're going to step back, shoot this bow over the chronograph, give you some speeds, some noise breakdowns, and just overall feel of how this bow is shooting. As usual, we will be shooting this bow at 29-inch draw length with 70 pounds, 80% let off, and giving you the full gamut of speeds with all the arrow weights. So we step back here to the lane, and we have got this new 2025 Gamekeeper from Bear and Mossy Oak, and we're going to shoot this thing over the chronograph, give you a breakdown on how it shoots and how it feels. As usual, we've got this at 29-inch draw length, 70 pounds, 80% let off, and then we'll give you the rundown of all the speeds based on the weights of the arrows. So let's see what kind of performance this bow puts up. All right, so as we start at the bottom with a 350 grain arrow being the fastest, obviously at 310 feet per second. And then as we got heavier with those arrows, a 400 grain arrow gave us 296, and a 450 grain arrow gave us 279 feet per second. And then if you're that heavy arrow guy, giving it a 500 grain arrow, we're seeing 265 out of this bow. So with a bow shooting at, an advertised at 330 feet per second, really getting nice speeds, and that dual cam is definitely helping that performance. Now, one of the other things we noticed on the cam as we were setting it up and working with it, it's clearly marked. So a lot of these bows anymore, you can work on at home without a press. This is no different, changing your draw length, changing your weight, but it's clearly marked here for the consumer, and here at the shop it makes it a little easier for us as well. Now from there, we take a look at the noise rating on this bow, and it is coming in at 87.7. So really a quiet hunting bow. And that 30-inch axle to axle, I mean, heavier arrow is going to make it a little quieter. But boy, that's just a nice quiet bow for hunting. Just overall a great hunting package here from Mossy Oak and Bear. Now, from there, the feel of this bow is pretty much what you expect. As a midline bow, it doesn't have the best rollover in the cam, but it's not bad. It's coming back to full draw, sitting really solid on that back wall, even though it is cable stops and not a limb stop. From there, the grip feels really good in your hand. It's nice and slim like a lot of those Bear models are. And from there, it just feels good after the shot. Now, are you going to be able to go buy a $1,200 flagship bow and get something that maybe is a little smoother in a draw cycle, maybe a little deader in the hand? Absolutely you can. You're paying for those little differences between the top end and the middle. But for the price point of this bow at $649, I think Bear and Mossy Oak definitely have a winner as a great feeling bow for what it is. Now from there, with the features that they're packing on it, getting all that pick rail, integrated rest, all those things with it, they are really giving you some high-end features from the market at a midline price point. So overall, we're really pleased with what Bear has done here in collaboration with Mossy Oak Gamekeepers. And I think if you're a big Mossy Oak fan and you want to support Mossy Oak as well as Bear, then this is definitely a bow for 2025 that you want to take a look at. Now, if there's anything you're wanting from us, we've got a full line of Bear, including this Gamekeeper as it comes out in August, and we keep all these bows in stock, and we're glad to put them in your hands. So give us a call or jump on our website at mikesarchery.com.